Well, the holidays can be a lot of fun. It's also regarded as one of the most stressful times of the year. For those suffering from mental illness, the holidays can make symptoms even worse. This afternoon, Dr. Stevan Lahr from Family and Children's Services is here to talk about how to navigate the holidays when you have a mental illness. Dr. Lahr, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. So the holidays can be rough for anyone. Sure. If you have a mental illness, though, I mean, it can be even worse this time of year. Is that right?
That's correct. Most surveys show that over 50%, sometimes close to 70% of people with a mental illness report a worsening of symptoms during this time. So if you don't feel like it's just you, really it's a majority of people who have worsening of symptoms. And we're talking about, it can be anything, okay? So the hallucinations, increase in substance use, increase in depression, increase in anxiety. And so those are kind of, anything that you're suffering from, we're looking for an increase during this time. I often tell my patients a good indicator is to look at your sleep. So if you're sleeping too much or too little, however stress normally affects you, that's probably a good indicator that the stress is starting to get to you, and you should go talk to your mental health professional, see what type of intervention may be needed.
Okay. Say somebody's watching right now and they got a family member that's maybe dealing with this. How can families help support you or what's the best way to do that?
Right. So I think the best way is planning and boundaries. Okay, so we know, I say all the time, the holidays are coming. It's not going to be a surprise. So if you know Christmas or New Year's or Christmas Eve is going to be a hard time for you or a family member, right now is really the time to start planning. What are you going to be able to do? Who can you reach out to? Where are you going to go? And I think the most important part is to remember that to really reach out and to ask for help. Don't expect everyone around you just to know what you need. So as a family member, if someone reaches out to you, be receptive to that.
Yeah, and the holidays, they stretch on for several weeks.
Right.
How do you maintain that, great mental health throughout the entire 2 months or so?
Right, so putting a plan into place and then sticking with a routine that works. Sometimes, it's really easy to say, well, I'm not going to work out right now because it's the holidays. Well, if the working out's what's helping you maintain your mental health, then you need to keep working out. So do those basic things that you're supposed to do routinely, even through this very busy time.
Yeah, and then if your symptoms get worse throughout the year, what's the next steps? Who can they talk to?
Right, so you can never be too busy to go ask for help, even during the holidays. And also don't think that we're too busy to help. So right now is a great time to reach out and talk to us at Family and Children's Services or your mental health professional, or even call up a family or a friend and say, hey, I'm really struggling. Can you help me get to where I can get more help?
Great advice, and hopefully it helps some people out there today too.
Yeah.
All right, Dr. Lahr, thank you so much.